What have I done? The thought pounded through Janae Simmons' mind as the wheels melted beneath her Mazda SUV's tires. The sun lingered above the horizon in its downward descent as she drove through Kedgewick, Virginia, a breeze ruffling her hair through the cracked windows. Her belongings were packed into boxes and suitcases that stuffed her vehicle's trunk, back seat, and passenger seat. The last 10 years compressed into the smallest space possible. Coming home had felt like a good idea in the face of a case gone horribly wrong. But now she wound her way along the final miles, wheels racing away from the hustle and bustle of Philadelphia to the gentler pace back home in Kedgewick, where she'd grown up. Now she second-guessed the decision that led her back to the small town located at the edge of the Blue Ridge, the bedroom community of the Washington, D.C. metro area. After leaving the quaint town behind, the drive morphed into gently rolling hills on a road laced with trees that were covered in the vibrant, jewel-toned hues of autumn. Coming home should have felt as peaceful. Instead, unsettled and ready to turn around, she signaled and turned left off the highway and onto the county road that led to her parents' home. She considered detouring to her grandmother's house, testing the response to her return inside the thick stone walls of the centuries-old abode. Instead, she followed the lane back along the horse pastures to the estate that sat on the hill. The stables, barn, schoolhouse, and pavilion nestled around it. Where there should be peace, a small, panicked voice inside warned that abandoning her safe job was a colossal mistake, even if that job sucked the life from her. Normally, she'd discuss life changes with someone, but this time she'd made the decision on her own, after some thought and moments of prayer. Even her parents didn't know she was visiting, much less staying. She'd live with the result. Janae fought the tremble that coursed through her, refusing to give in to the fear that pricked her as she drove under the sign of a stylized horse at the entrance to the driveway portion of the road. After parking near the schoolhouse, she stared at her parents' two-story home, the oak tree standing sentinel to the left of the front door ablaze in yellow and orange. Had her best option really distilled down to escaping home to her old room? Even if it was for a short season until she found an alternative, it still meant stepping into her past where everyone knew the old, practically perfect Janae,